So I think that was the hardest, that helpless feeling of wanting to help him so bad, but not knowing what we could do to make things better for him.
Well, I was pretty young at the time, but I do remember that on Halloween, when I think I was 7, I just started to feel like really sick.
We were just watching him, lose weight. He was 7. He was like, 45 pounds.
Yeah, he was wasting weight and nothing. He just couldn't keep any food in.
Seeing him so sick.
So tiny. Like when he was so sick, it was just so difficult to see a child that you're so in love with just not feeling comfortable.
Yeah, it was almost a relief when the doctor said Crohn's. I knew nothing about Crohn's, very little. I was just so happy that we had a label. Now we can fight it. We can figure something out.
So Xavier has a condition called Crohn's disease, which is a condition where we get this uncontrolled inflammation in the bowel. And he was diagnosed at a young age with Crohn's disease, and it is a chronic illness, which means that it's going to go with him through his life. The Crohn's disease and inflammatory bowel disease is not the most common illness in children, but it can certainly occur in childhood and teenagers. And in fact, about 20% of patients who get diagnosed with inflammatory bowel disease will be diagnosed or have onset of that illness as a child or teenager.
First, I didn't have very much energy, so I couldn't really do many activities and things. But now I'm good, and yeah, I'm playing different sports.
So we did switch him after the first year into a second medication, and that's what he receives today. And then he comes every 8 weeks to see us here at the Janeway in medical daycare, and he's been feeling well.
The Janeway for us was a lifesaver, beyond a shadow of a doubt. They gave us again, we had so many questions that we could not answer, and they helped us answer them. If they couldn't answer them, they gave us the comfort knowing that they were working on helping us answer those questions. The nursing staff, the doctors, all treated us so well, and they were so genuinely concerned and nice to our son, who we just appreciated it so much. I can't say enough beneficial things about the way the Janeway treated us and our son.
I love him a lot right now, and I always have. He's my older brother who I always try to copy, and whenever he gets a needle, he always is so strong about it because he's had so many. And so whenever I get a needle, I try to just be like him and not get upset.
Something about Xavier's resilience through these kinds of struggles have made me feel, there's a lot of things that I can't feel the ability to complain about. It's made me appreciate things a lot more.
My advice to someone else that would have to go to the Janeway would be to trust the Janeway and not be too afraid of what they're doing. Being afraid makes things harder sometimes, and that it's easier to just let things happen sometimes.